Hello YouTube, it has been months and months since my last video and we are back here today with football tactics. Now a couple of new things have been launched into the football tactics world. Obviously a bit more of the modification leagues and all that sort of stuff been added to the game, but this is new here as well. So you've got like obviously the primary season that we initially started. As you can see, I've done a quick test there well, today, the 14th of the 2nd 2016, when I loaded the game up to see what anything new was. So I've been testing around with the new stuff that's come out recently. Okay, so this is basically just like England versus France, basically. So the new campaign mode. This is the new general settings mode. This is really nice added to the text at the top of the screen, as you can see. That's really good. It's a really good touch to have. So show the tutorial basically as you go through the tutorial campaign, show all notes, so it just gives you all the coaching notes, things like that. Penalties for playing in the wrong position. So by default you can experiment with tactics. However, if you do not like footballers playing out of their position, choose they would lose a 30% reduction to all of their attributes if they're playing outside the position. So that's a really nice addition. I like that from the Kraut team. Hard start, interesting game mode for those who already have managed the team. Sorry, my mouse keeps moving because of where it's positioned. So an interesting game mode for those who already know how to manage a team. You start a game with the weakest club without money or fame. You'll get achievement hero for taking first place in the Premier League. So that's kind of like grab the worst team in the game and build them up from scratch right the way up to the Premier League and win it, for all that sort of stuff. Now again, I probably won't do that because I haven't really touched this game in a long time. I've been having a lot of problems with my graphics card and it crashing and all sorts of funky shenanigans since I upgraded to Windows 10, and basically I need to redo my PC. I've been saying it for months and months beforehand. Right, special settings to allow different abilities and stuff. So easy money, there's now a button at the top of the thing to gain money and fame, so you can experiment with the different styles and systems and the new stuff. I'm probably going to switch that on for one season and just have a bit of play around, see how all the new stuff works, and then do a proper season without it. Your footballers never get injured. It'd be interesting for those to look for important not to lose important footballers. Now, no injuries. This, to be perfectly honest with you, you don't really need this. It's basically a cheat. Just leave that out. You don't need it. Refilling the energy. This is good to see. How. Again, if I'm honest, it's not necessary. It really isn't necessary. It's kind of crappy, to be honest. The whole point of the game is to manage your team, is to micromanage your team, and if you guys are running out of energy, he's running out of energy, you've got to swap him out. That's what subs are for. So refilling the energy, it's okay, I guess, but not something that I would like. So easy transfer. Interest from other clubs to your footballer is always high. Would be interesting for those who like to sell footballers for the highest price. Again, this is pretty good. It's not too bad. It's a good thing to test out when you're starting. But if you've got the easy money set up, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Now, this one I do like. So the duration and balanced matches is 2 minutes. But if you want to make them last longer, select other durations. Now, I always find that 7-minute games, or the 7-minute videos that I was doing, was nice, but I was obviously talking a lot and I was making slow plays. But I always found that after a while I run out of things to do. I was doing the same stuff. I was moving the same people around and I was shooting in the same directions with the same guys, and it kind of got a bit boring. So what they've done is they've added 3 new settings to the system. You've got the 60 actions and the 90 actions. So if the 48 actions is for 2-minute duration, 60 actions is probably going to be for about 3 to 4 minute duration, and 90 is probably going to be 4 to 5 minute duration. So each setup is going to last that long as a rough estimate. So basically that one is 24 first half, 24 second half, that's 30, and this one's 45. So think of it as in, that 45 is going to be a natural football match type thing, but it's not going to be that long on scene. So I'm going to do a 60-minute match. We're going to go from there. We're going to switch on the easy money mode. I'm just going to do this as a test. Now I do want to set this up and have that up, and I'm going to go show all notes. Forget the tutorial, we don't really need that. And then we're just going to go play. Okay, so we're going to create a team. England, continue, and it's going to be Ball Boys. Oh. Ball Boys. With the Z at the end. You know what? I'm actually going to make that a capital. There we go. We are going to probably stay as red and black. Yeah, let's just stay as red and black with the football. And that's good. And we'll just get into a quick game. So Ball Boys versus Colchester. We've got the usual stuff here. Transfer window is open. And this. Now, if I just quickly, you know, give us a big chunk of money, big chunk of fame. There we go. And then we can have a little test around with how this stuff works. So we can go up to here, we go to upgrades, let's just upgrade this, and again, and again, and again. Oh wow, really? Not enough money? Huh? Oh, it costs 22 million. Holy cow, 22 million for that. Right, let's upgrade the Youth Academy. That's fine. Let's keep going. 11 million. You gonna give me that for 11 million? Yes. Not enough money. Okay. Let's chunk some more money on there. Now, what ones? There we go. That's that. There we go. We can just start chunking on this. 22 years, 21 years, 20 years, 100. Now I've got like 12,000 points. So 16-year-old second teams. Let's get this added up. That's nice. 22, 28, 31. So scouts are all good. Right. So how has everybody been? My Christmas and New Year have been very busy, and I'm working my nuts off, and illnesses and all sorts of funky shenanigans going on in my life. That's for sure. So it's not been easy, but as with everybody else, we all work hard. And we all do what we can to survive in this world. So let's just chunk on some more fame. I probably don't need that much fame, to be perfectly honest. I just want to see what this sort of thing does, to be honest. So it's always good to get these upgraded, and so he's at 100%. So yeah, I've not actually had this ability before to do this. You know, I've always played it normally and just seen what it gives you as like an availability. So I've not really seen how it all works yet. This would be literally going in blind pretty much. So what did I need for 23 million for that upgrade? So that'll give me 5.5 stars. And then I need 34 million for this. So let's upgrade that. Now that one needs to be 22 million. So I've just maxed out my entire club's abilities and skills and stuff, so let's just keep chunking on the old cash there. It's probably going to need like a 55 million upgrade to like level 4 or something. 37 mil. Yeah, 61 million for that one. That's pretty hardcore, that. Oh, come on. Does it really need to be 61.8 mil? If it ain't hard enough to get cash on this game as it is. Well, I say that, but it's probably not that difficult to get cash on this game. Now I'm thinking about it, because obviously once you start progressing up the leagues, it gets much easier to get gold, because your the cash income from per game is much higher. So 90 million for the maxed out 80,000 seater. So they're all old people. So we want to go to transfers. So we want young. You know what? These are all crap. There's no one here that I would buy. That's mad, isn't it? So yeah, he's 30 years old, so even he's pretty crappy. 29, 26, 27, 30. Yeah, they're all pretty bad. Alright, so let's just get into this thing and see what we've got here. Defense. I don't want that. We'll go. Yeah, it was there, and there. And this one was there, and there. And my top striker, which currently is 17, he can go for Laffy. And then my top passer, he's a defender, so he can go into this slot here. Top passer is 8, 22. So you can go into the middle. Defender can switch out for Pratt. Payat, sorry. So, yeah, I'll leave this guy. That's what these two ran, actually. He's 32. Wow, he's pretty old. Alright, so let's get into the match. Oh, this is nice. Look, you can watch it, you can sim and play it. I think this was part of one of the old updates. So if we sim the match and see what happens. Oh, we scored. And that was Mahaffey with a precision shot. Top man, 6 shots. You couldn't really see what was going on there. All right, nice. This is pretty good. It's nice to have the sim. It's nice to have the sim on there. So that's pretty sweet. Unusual things there. That's pretty cool. So goal difference is 1. That's cool. Okay, fair enough. And then we will go into this back up. I'm probably going to do an actual league as well at some point. It's going to be pretty sweet to do. All the defenders. All the defenders in the world. Right, so Cheltenham versus the Ball Boys. So we're going to go into the match, and this time we're going to watch it. Whoa, that's pretty loud. Turn it down a bit. Oh, that's a goal for the boys. Yes, get in. Press any key to skip. That's a... right, just to skip out of that that starting mode there. Okay. I don't understand this. Why they still do this? You got a ×1 increase there. I don't know what that was all about. That's a good pass. I get out to Mahaffey. Ah, yes, nice. Oh, we got a control increase. That's pretty sweet. Another goal. Yeah, so let me know how you guys want to do it. Do you want me to sim the seasons, or do you want me to actually do a watch? Because I prefer to allow the computer to play the games, purely and simply because sometimes these sort of games, like when you're playing it on your own, it's kind of easy. So it's like you find those little niches in the game where you either get a direct shot or you're guaranteed to get a goal from a certain position. Whereas sometimes the computer, like you saw there, the computer ran into the corner and just stood there and controlled the ball. Now, the computer always does that. So, in my position, the way I look at it, it's a good goal. It's easier for the computer to take control of the team and let the computer do that job than it would be for me to do it. So that's what I'm probably going to do in the next season, and it's probably going to be again another London Orient season. And if I get enough people, if anybody's interested in me putting him into the team, I will do I'll take the players out that they want to change over, if you wanted to be the old school Armitage or Dringer or someone like that, I could change that player's name to Armitage, Dringer, or to your own YouTube name, so you can come into the team in the Premier League or in the slightly higher divisions. Again, I could always take one of the lower league teams and go with a proper go with the hard mode game setting and try and see something. Oh, it's a cracker. That is a cracker. What a goal. What a goal. That was the first half as well. I like the length. I'm liking the length as well. The 30 actions per half. I'm liking that. I just found that sometimes the amount of actions that were being taken was pretty limited. And you ended up you get to here, getting ready to take a shot, and you're like, I can't because I've run out of actions. Basically, you run out of time. And it was just annoying. It was absolutely annoying. There's no need to take a shot from there. He rolled a bloody 1. He rolled a 1 from there. It's like, oh dear. Oh, skills. They're the skills that pay the bills, my friends. Go on, take it up there. 2 steps. Oh, nice. And a shot for the hat-trick. And the hat-trick is there. Get in, son. Right, let's make some subs. Okay, right, so let's bring a Connor on. We'll switch these two out. He's going to lose 30% of his stats as well, so he's not going to be so great. But if we switch Latier Maffitt round, and then we'll bring Connor up. Yeah, Connor up for... Let's go Maffey. Bring Connor onto here. And that'll do. Good to go. Substitutions made, right? So we've got the new setup. That's pretty good as well, because last time, when I last played the game back when it first came out in, I think it was like March last year, when I bought the game as it's still technically in beta. So I believe it's technically still in beta anyway, but at the time it was definitely in beta. Oh, it was a cracking goal, that one there. It was a good goal. I don't know why that guy moved out from the corner there. No idea. You see the mouse on the screen? Yep, good. This guy here, for some reason, moved over here. I don't really know why, and then he just walked in and just... But there's certain things like that. Yeah, so it's like... That's what I might do. I might just grab one of the really cheapy teams that nobody really play, or that nobody really wants, and I'll probably take them up to the Premier League and go from there. As long as my computer holds out all right. You know, I've been playing World of Warcraft a lot recently, and I've been having a lot of crashing issues with World of Warcraft, especially since I upgraded to Windows 10. It's a good goal. We're going to get a lot of fame for this. We're absolutely trashing these guys. So 7-0. I guess if, technically speaking, if we were playing at the regular time, this probably would have been like a 3 or 4-0 game, because it wouldn't have been nowhere near as many goals scored in the total length of the match. So there is that. So we've got, obviously, Maffey scored a ton of goals. So that's that one. Goals, shots, possession, tackles, and all that good stuff in the match. Is it just at a 50 out of 50? Yes, it is. When I first played the game, this was like 20. You get like 20 stats per game, and then if you won, you got 15 extras and things like that. It was really, it was terrible. It was so bad. It was like trying to level up your character. You had to buy new players in order to actually level anything up. So we got a 315 for the goal difference. So we actually mashed them. And that's that. So this is just like a tester to show you the new stuff that's come out for the game. I will be doing another series of this game. If people are interested, as I said, just leave your name in the comment section for the first video of the next season. And just let me know where you want to be placed: goalkeeper, striker, midfielder, defender. And I will basically try to put you in those positions. Just let me know if you're interested, and I'll get you in there, and I'll get games up. I'll do it as regularly as possible, and try and get some videos back on the channel. It's been a long time since I've done it, and yeah, so it'd be nice to get some videos back up on the channel again. Now, in terms of Rabid Dogs Games, that's been out of commission for a long time now. The Inu Pete, who originally started the channel with me about 3 years ago, he hasn't posted anything on there for a long time. I haven't since, I can't remember, it was a long time ago. It might have even been Sensible World of Soccer when I was doing my playthrough of that for a little bit. The main reason I stopped doing Sensible World of Soccer is because the emulator stopped working. I couldn't actually get it running properly again, and it's just been a pain in the neck. But if people were more interested in going into that channel, I will transfer this series onto that channel as a brand new series for Rabid Dogs Games if people want me to. So I can do that, and I can transfer it over, and I can continue on or start a new season there. So let me know either way how you want me to do it, and I'll get that done for you. Okay, have a very good evening, night and day from wherever you are in the world, and as always, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.